All right, my friends. It's time for another episode of the Sundays Stay-At-Home Virtual Open Mic, Stay-At-Homebodies Virtual Open Mic, hosted by your pal and mine, me. Um, I'm not really hosting much here. I'm just doing this for fun. I was, involved in a virtual open mic that had 100 episodes over the course of the pandemic, and when that finally hung up its saddle, I just decided to keep going. So I record an open mic set, and I post it every Sunday night around 8 o'clock and invite you who are listening, especially if you're a musical friend of mine, but you don't have to be. You can just be someone who happens to be watching this. If you've got a new video of some recent stuff of yours, or if you want to actually record one, sit down and play a few tunes and post it either in the comments below this video or on my Facebook thread that I start every Sunday night at 8 o'clock with this video. I'll be happy to watch and comment, and if I haven't had any posts yet, but when I do get a post, I will definitely do that. But if I don't, I just go find my musical friends in the interwebs, and I post their stuff that I feel like listening to in the comment thread, at least on the Facebook one. I don't really do that here on YouTube, but I do it on Facebook. So if you're a friend of mine and I listen to one of your songs on Sunday nights, I'll post the link to it on my Facebook thread in case anybody wants to jump in and listen to what I'm listening to. So anyway, feel free to add something, spoken word, originals, covers, whatever. Let's get our pregame going. A little bit of incense. I love Shiedo incense. Japanese stuff. Very, very high quality. Very nice. Subtle scents, beautifully rendered. Very, very, very good incense. The other day I cleaned out the ashes. You sift it out every once in a while. I put it through a little strainer. There were no stubs of burned incense in there. None. Every single one had burned right down to air, and just the ash remains. So very cool. High quality product, in other words. Okay, we're going to hit a little greenery here for a little extra inspiration. Local Oregon homegrown product. Here's a little Dillon whiskey. For luck. A little bit of cranberry chaser. Got the guitar on. We're going to be doing a set of Seize the Day songs, Carpe Diem songs, about the moment and whether you seize it or whether you don't. Sometimes time can crawl, mostly it just runs. Life's too short to waste, not having any fun. We can talk and talk and talk till the sun is sinking low. Why don't we just do it before we don't? Let's do it before we don't. 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 We can talk and talk and talk till the sun is sinking low. Why don't we just do it before we don't? But I know your mama told you she don't like my kind. I know your daddy told you that you had lost your mind. I know your brothers told you to wait until you know. Why don't we just do it before we don't? Let's do it before we don't. 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 I know your brothers told you to wait until you know. Why don't we just do it before we don't? list of things to do is about to make you drop. I know you'll feel better if you bump me to the top. Sure would like to be there, it's just about to blow. Why don't we just do it before we don't? Let's do it before we don't. 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 I sure would like to be there, it's just about to blow. Why don't we just do it before we don't? Those pretty girls are dancing and I just watch them dance. It's too late for them, those girls, they had their chance. I made up my mind a long, long time ago. Why don't we just do it before we don't? Let's do it before we don't. 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 I made up my mind about a century ago. Why don't we just do it before we don't? Sometimes time can crawl, mostly it just runs. Life's too short to waste, not having any fun. We can talk and talk and talk till the sun is sinking low. Why don't we just do it before we don't? Why don't we just do it before we don't? All right. Before we don't, from a while back, I just closed the page and had the date on it, so I can't tell you when that's from, but it was it was probably from my album Crooked Love, which was 2015 or 16 or something like that. I don't know. Now this is an old song from '97, and this song is certifiably, without a doubt, 100% out of my vocal range. There is one way that I can do it occasionally. I mean, it's just out of reach for me. But if I slide up to it a certain way when I get to the bridge, I sometimes can pull it off. I have one shot at it. I'm either going to sound like an old guy who can still hit a high note, or I'm going to sound like a rooster in the process of a rooster in the process of fighting with Yoko Ono in a burlap sack. Let's put it that way. So let's just see what I can do. I know that thunder rolls, and I know that lightning strikes. I know a storm will grow when the time is right. Now is the time to wait. Now is the time to wait. Let it go, let it build. Don't force our fate. 'Cause now is the time. Now is the time. is the time to wait. I know you want it badly, and honey, so do I. I know our time will come when the time is right. Now is the time to wait. Now is the time to wait. Let it build, don't force our fate. 'Cause now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time to wait. Love is a dance we cannot control for long. But baby, there's a time for letting go, and a time for holding on. Oh, I messed up the chord. Try it again. Let's try it again. Come on, it's an open mic. Love is a dance we cannot control for long. That's better already. But baby, there's a time for letting go, and a time for holding on. Almost. Now is the time to wait. Forgot what key I was in. Now is the time to wait. Let it build, don't force our fate. 'Cause now is the time to wait. This was written during my disco period. I know that thunder rolls, and I know that lightning strikes. I know our time will come when the time is right. Now is the time to wait. Now is the time to wait. Let it build, don't force our fate. 'Cause now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time to wait. Yeah, so wow. Like another time and a time for holding on. It goes way the hell up there. And why, you ask, don't I just take the capo off? Well, if even it's even a half step lower, then the low notes are out of range. And so it goes, now is the time to some flat thing that goes off key. I can't end it on a bad note. I'd rather have a hard note in the middle than a hard note at the end. I don't want to end on the bad note. So anyway, it's an open mic. by the way, all these songs and all the other songs that I've ever written and recorded anyway are free at geneburnett.com. Go to musical recordings. You'll get 39 or 29 albums there, and you just find an album you feel like listening to, click a button, and you can listen to it. Click a little arrow next to the song you're listening to, and it'll download to your computer free. It's all free. There's donation tip jar there, but it's strictly optional, as there is here in the description of this video. Strictly optional. If you want to support what I do, drop me a few bucks, but I'd much rather be heard than rich, so by all means, take the music. Climb a tree, write a song. Pretty soon you'll be gone. Time's a wasting. Don't wait too long, don't wait too long. Take a trip, face your fear. Will soon disappear. Time's a wasting. The end is near, the end is near. Kiss a girl, kiss a boy. Give the world another voice. Time's a wasting. Find your joy, find your joy. Don't hold a grudge, they hold you back. Us all a little slack. Time's a wasting. That's a fact, that's a fact. Don't be shy, don't be cold. Keep your doubts unemployed. Time's a wasting. Find your joy, find your joy. Fly a kite, do it soon, by the light of the moon. Time's a wasting. So are you, so are you. Better late than not at all. Let's not build another wall. Time's a wasting. Let them fall, let them fall. Be a girl, be a boy. Show the world another choice. Time's a wasting. Find your joy, find your joy. Climb a tree, write a song. Pretty soon you'll be gone. Time's a wasting. Don't wait too long, don't wait too long. True story. All right. Thank you for listening if you have been. And thank you for posting something if you do. You can do it any Sunday at really 8 o'clock. You're here on YouTube or over at Facebook. Otherwise, I'm just going to listen to music and post it up there myself. So take good care of yourself. Breathe deep, because whatever side of whatever we're on, I'd like to see you, even you, on the other side. Take it easy.